Welcome in to Dad's Offsides, episode 6. We're going to start off by talking about...
Wait,
don't
what
say
episode?
it. Don't say it. It's just 6.
Is this episode 6 or is this episode 7?
Nope, I hate it. Hate it. All right, we're going to talk about something I don't hate. We're going to talk about the scoreboard. We're going to update this today because March Madness not going the way that Andy wanted it to go.
You've told me that I don't stand a chance. I don't believe you, so let me check.
You can check, but currently we're in the Final Four. I only picked 2 of the Final Four teams, correct? So I didn't do that great. I mean, 2 out of 4 is not bad. Andy has... I don't want to give it away. Do you want to let everybody know how many you have of the Final Four?
You probably got it right there in front of you. You've been waiting and chomping at the bit to just tell everybody.
It's 0. It's 0. So we're going to go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and update this.
Oh, I picked Arkansas to go right. Dang it.
Who picks Arkansas? What a lame pick. Anyway, updated scoreboard.
I'm sorry.
5-1 is the current standing.
Whatever. Shut up.
But it's early. I mean, we're not playing to any specific number. Okay? It's 5-1, but it's early. I mean, we got a game going today. I feel like you're going to get some points. I mean, the bottom line is you got to stop the bleeding here. Okay? You got to stop the bleeding.
I don't like my chances.
I mean...
All right, so we got game time and we got overtime today.
Yep, we got overtime.
Just remind me what game time is. What's their setup today? I can't remember which one it is.
I got a game set up for you called This or That.
Okay, I can do that. Okay,
I feel like you're going to be good with it, honestly.
I set up Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like we said we would. It's sports related.
Oh, okay.
It's all sports related, and it's really not that difficult. You'll probably do okay. The last couple questions I made kind of hard. I mean, I think they're hard. You might not. I don't know your full range of sports knowledge, so I guess we'll find out. Anyways.
All right, I got you.
You mentioned March Madness. We got other stuff going on too. We got baseball going on. Baseball's hot right now. The O's 2-1, aren't they? Something like that.
Okay. Unfortunately, I wish we were. Unfortunately, we're 1-2, and we're losing tonight.
Hold on, they're not 1-2. Last time I checked, they were 2-1. There's no way they're 1-2 if they had 2 wins.
Problem with that is we don't have 2 wins. We've only won 1 time, unfortunately. So I really need the Orioles to do well because, dude, I can't really wait until all the way to September to watch sports again.
Yeah,
that means something.
They're 2-1, dude.
Are we 2-1?
2-1 right now.
All right. Well, we're losing tonight. I'll tell you that.
Okay,
let's not get crazy. We've only played 3 games.
We'll probably be 2-2. Yeah, they'll probably be 2-2 after tonight. They're currently losing as we speak.
I just said that. Dude, this is a 162-game season, so...
Got a long way to go. Wait, yeah. We got hockey playoffs coming up. We got NBA playoffs coming up. People don't know. You and I just kind of despise the NBA a little bit.
Yeah, not a fan.
Kind of tired
of it.
Exciting in the beginning, but kind of grow tired of it a little bit. I mean, it's kind of... If you think about it, there's 7 or 8 really good teams, and then the rest are just either belong in a trash can or they're right outside the trash can.
They're just there to fill in the rest of the space.
Just there to fill in. So
there's a lot of New York Jets in the NBA. That's how I think about it. There's a lot of New York Jets. Okay.
It gets exciting in the playoff when you get to the semifinals of the playoffs. That's when it can kind of start to get exciting a little bit because those great teams have made it that far. Let's be honest, the Thunder are probably going to win it all again.
Yeah. I mean, I might watch a little bit of the finals, but until it gets to the finals, I'm probably not watching, if we're being honest. I really,
watch the last game.
March Madness is the best time of year, and honestly, it feels like the tournament's going really fast this year. So, but the Duke UConn game, if anybody didn't catch the end of that last 30 seconds was crazy.
My kids were hunting Easter eggs when it was happening, so I wasn't paying attention. But
I didn't see it live. I didn't see it live either. Yeah. I think I was taking a nap, but I went back and watched it, so that counts, I guguess.
Taking a nap?
It was a Sunday.
You're not helping your case right now.
Naps are good. You know what? People will agree with me that naps are a plus.
I had to nap before my oatmeal.
There's nothing wrong with oatmeal. Oatmeal fill you up in the morning.
Stop.
Okay, look. Naps are good, dude. You ever seen that thing that's what's one thing that's
I've got to tell a story. Can I tell a story before you go on with your old person story?
Hold on, it's about naps. What is something that you hated as a kid that you love as an adult? Dude, the answer is naps every time.
Yes. But all right, let me tell everybody a quick little snippet of a story. A couple weeks ago, we have a festival around here called Shamrock, where it's a St. Patrick's Day festival. There's a bunch of beer vendors. You can go pay a ticket for like $15, something like that, and you get to try all these beers all day long. They got food, stuff like that. Tim came along with myself and Casey and a
I
couple
don't
of
like
our
where the
friends.
story's going. I don't like where the
And
story's going.
the night before, I texted Tim. I said, "Hey, are you still going to Shamrock Fest tomorrow?" He's like, "Yeah. Can you bring me a chair?" And I said, "What do you want a chair for? We don't really sit. We kind of walk around the whole time." "Oh, well, okay." The people I know that have gone have sat in chairs. And I said, "Yeah, old people." So that's not even the funny part of
Dude,
the story. Hold on, not done. So I said, "If you really want a chair, sure, I'll bring an extra one. I'll bring one for you, or whatever." And he's like, "No, don't worry about it." Blah blah blah. And I said, "All right, meet us at the house at whatever time." I said, and he got here. He gets out of the car, and Casey's standing there, and she goes, "Where's your walker, Grandpa?"
you know what? You're going to be old one day too.
I
Okay.
heard it, buddy. I was feeling it the next day, and we didn't even do anything. We just stood there. I also figured out that my alcohol tolerance is nothing now. I can't drink anything.
Yeah, same. That was bad. I think we were both we finished our first drink and we were already feeling like we got to get
Got
food
myself.
right now. Right now. Dude, it was bad. But then after the food, it was fine. After the food, I was fine.
Yeah,
It was
that was
good.
the problem. We didn't eat first. Had to get our oatmeal.
Oatmeal's not bad, dude. You're sleeping on oatmeal.
Had
Let
to
me
get
tell
our
you what.
prunes.
Oatmeal raisin cookies, not the best, but oatmeal raisin cookies from Subway, don't knock it till you
100%
try
you
it.
didn't say that. 100% you didn't say oatmeal
Don't
raisin.
knock it till you try. I'm telling you. All right.
I like the oatmeal cookies with the cream in the middle called, what are those things called?
Oatmeal cream pies. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. They're not as good as they used to be, though. Like Little Debbie's and all that stuff, tasty cakes, they're not as good as they were back in the day.
You like the cosmic brownies?
No. Dude, that's the most overrated Little Debbie out there. I see
You know what?
people all the time on the internet talking about the cosmic brownies. Dude, make real brownies. Go in the kitchen, put an egg and some oil, and put the mix in there and mix it up. Make the real brownies because they're so much better.
When I was a kid, they used to have these. I don't know what the official name of it was, but they were like the donut, like the glaze. They were like a glazed donut, but it was
Like a
almost
donut
like,
stick.
yeah.
Dude, that's another bad one. Okay, you like all the bad ones. Like, what are you doing?
All right, you tell me what the best one is.
Okay, well, oatmeal cream pie is up there. The fudge round.
Ooh, the fudge round. Yeah, that's where
Fudge
it's at.
round.
Fudge round's where it's at. We can both agree on that. Yes.
I hesitate to say the apple flip because I know you're going to make fun of me because that's an old person one, but the apple flips were good.
I never even heard of the apple. What the hell is an apple flip?
Twinkies. Twinkies old school, dude.
I'm not a big Twinkie fan.
Yeah, they're alright. Actually, the cousin of the Twinkies called the Zinger. You ever have a Zinger? It's like raspberry, so it's red on the outside. It's like raspberry and then cream on the inside. That's good.
That doesn't sound bad. I mean, don't get
Speaking
me
of
wrong.
these,
If you handed me a Twinkie and said, "Eat this," I would probably eat it. But I'm not
yeah, I
gonna
always
choose.
see like fried Twinkies at the fair and carnivals and stuff, but I've never had one.
Yeah, and I never had that either. I don't like the
Hey,
fried Oreo, deep fried Oreos, stuff like that. Like when you take something that's not supposed to be fried and you fry it, I'm a real big fan of it.
anything can be fried.
This is true, but you know what I'm talking about. We're getting way off topic. All right.
So, speaking of fried Oreos and such, I got to tell you about this guy I saw. So, I've seen him before around town.
Is
Saw
this your
him
story you
earlier.
were telling me about earlier?
Yeah,
Okay.
saw him earlier. You've probably seen him. Tell me you've seen him. He drives it's a golf cart.
No, I
Have you
have
seen the
not.
guy? Dude, this is amazing.
You're
And
talking
he
about
was
Haley's
out
town,
there.
right?
I'm not going to say the name of the road, but it's like it's a 45-mile-an-hour road, 2-lane road, 2-lane on this side, 2-lane on that side, the
Is it near
divided highway.
where you live?
No, I mean sorta. The
I
main
know.
road, dude.
Okay, I know where
The
you're talking
main road through our town.
about. The main
Anyway,
drag.
yes. The dude's out there driving a golf cart. I'm not kidding, a real golf cart. And wait for it, this is the best part. He's selling carnival food off of it.
Ew.
So hanging down from the roof of this thing, he's got bags of cotton candy, okay, bags of popcorn, and he has a sign that says snow cones. It's the
Tell
most
me he's got
amazing
the
thing.
light up sword.
Huh?
Tell me he's got the light up swords. The ones that make noise
I
and they
didn't
light up.
I didn't see any of that. Dude, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I saw him last year, but he didn't have it was just snow cones. Now he's got bags hanging from the roof of the golf cart.
Dude, that's not. Did you stop and buy something?
No, because I was driving like all the other normal people.
In their cars, not golf carts. What
going around this dude. He probably stole it from Hamilton Run. Honestly, he probably just hijacked it right off their lot and took it right off a whole 9. I mean, dude, it's crazy. I'm telling you.
did you see a price? I'm interested to know what he's charging for these.
No, I would be leery to buy the cotton candy,
Now
but it looked legit.
I'm going to be looking out for this because there's a bunch of people around our town that are known for certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my wife said earlier, Casey, she said there was a wreck out there. Did he call it the wreck?
Oh shoot, I don't know. Maybe.
Probably someone like you watching him sell his cotton candy off his golf cart. Bang.
I don't know. That's real sketchy, though. That's real sketchy. Honestly, you know what I would buy? I would probably buy a candy apple. I like candy apples.
We don't see you today because you died. Because you bought a candy apple of a guy riding a golf cart.
Candy apple over the caramel apple, for sure.
How about you just go somewhere legit and buy one?
Where are you going to go buy a candy apple? There's no carnivals right now. Where are you going to just walk into a Walmart?
Wait till Carnival comes around. It's almost summertime. You get your opportunity.
I'm probably not going to do either. I'm not buying anything from that guy.
There's candy stores around here that I'm sure sell a caramel or candy apple.
Oh, yeah. Lots of candy stores have candy apples sitting in their window.
Well, I didn't say sitting in their window. Jackass. All right.
All right. Game time.
Game time. All right. You're up first. Since you said I need the points the most.
Well, no. You can give me. Let's play yours first. If I don't win the game, then you get the point.
Okay. So here's how I figured we could do it. I have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I have it set up with, I believe there's 8 total questions. We're going to start at 10,000. I figure if you get halfway, get 4 of them correct, you could get a point. And then if you get all of them correct, you could get 2 points. But if you miss, so let's do it. If you get halfway, you'll get at least a point. But then if you miss, you'll keep that point. Deal? If you don't get to 4 at all.
How about, to be fair, I have to get to the final round. If I get to the final round, I get a point. If I don't get to the final round, you get a point.
That works. What if you get the final question right? Do you get 2 points then?
Nah, just 1. I want a lifeline, though.
Who's going to be your lifeline?
I want to phone a friend. I want to phone a friend. I don't know. Somebody in my phone. Doesn't matter.
We can do a lifeline if you want. That's fine. As long as you got somebody that'll actually answer your phone call.
We'll see.
We can do, what are the other options that I believe the game does originally? You can take 2 of the answers away. Fortunately, we can't poll the audience unless you want to count my wife sitting in here on the couch, which she probably doesn't know the answer to anyways because she doesn't really know sports that well.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got it.
So you'll get phone a friend. Let's do phone a friend. You can do the 50-50, or we can do.
That's enough. 2 lifelines is good.
Yeah, that's to be good. These aren't too difficult. All right. So welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I do.
All right. First question: 10,000 fake dollars. How many periods is a standard hockey game? A, 4 periods. B, 1 period. Or C, 3 periods. Or D, 5 periods.
I'm gonna say C, 3 periods. Final answer.
Correct.
You like how I threw final answer in there? I've seen this show. I know how to play this.
All right. Next question. This one's for $25,000.
Wait, real dollars or fake dollars this time?
All right, 25,000 fake dollars.
Oh, okay. I got excited for a second. All right, continue.
25,000 dad bucks. Let's say that. Who's the only active NBA franchise with multiple final appearances with no losses? Who's the only active NBA franchise with multiple finals appearances with no losses? We have A, Boston Celtics, B, Chicago Bulls, C, Los Angeles Lakers, or D, New York Knicks. Did I stump you already?
I'm going to be real honest. I don't so I want to clarify. So when you say no losses, do you mean
they've made it? They've been to the finals, multiple finals appearances, NBA finals appearances, and they have not lost in the finals.
So you're not talking about a game. You're talking about they lost. So they could have lost a game, but they didn't lose the finals.
No losses in the finals at all. The final series, like the finals, like not the. So when you have the playoffs, you have certain rounds, like the final round. Like say the final round is the Wizards versus the Timberwolves.
No, I understand.
The Wizards don't lose. They did that multiple times. This franchise did.
No, I understand what you're saying. Sort of.
Would you like to use a lifeline? Or
I want to use the 50-50. It's really early for this, but I got to do it. Give me the 50-50.
All right. So we'll take away A, Boston Celtics, and D, New York Knicks. So you're left with C, Los Angeles Lakers, or B, Chicago Bulls. Multiple finals appearances with no losses in those finals series?
I'm going to say the Chicago Bulls, final answer.
That's your final answer. Look pretty stupid if you got this wrong and only made it 2 in. That'd be a me move.
Mm-hmm. It would be.
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. I feel like I should have known that.
That's
Anyway,
tough.
let's move on. I already wasted a lifeline. Not looking good. All right.
So you have your phone a friend left, or phone a random person since you probably don't have any friends. For 50, what is the maximum number of times a manager can visit the mound in one inning without changing the pitcher? A, 3 times, B, 2 times, C, 1 time, or D, as many times as he freaking wants. I know you want to say D, but you probably should.
I know it's not D. I have what I think it is. I'm going to phone a friend. Okay, I'm here.
Dude, you can't call somebody when you're using your phone to record. All 3 of your lifelines can just be 50-50s because it will give you 350. Deal?
I like that because I need a 50-50 here. I have an idea of what I think it is, so let me get a 50-50.
Let's repeat the question one more time. What is the maximum number of times a manager can visit the mound, the pitcher's mound, in one inning without changing the pitcher? A, 3 times, B, 2 times, C, 1 time, or D, as many freaking times as he wants.
Okay.
We will remove D, as many freaking times as he wants, and A, 3 times. So the answer is either B, 2 times, or C, 1 time.
My initial thought was B, 2 times, so I'm going to say B, 2 times, final answer.
Are you sure that's your final answer?
Am I sure it's right? No. Am I sure it's my final answer? Yes.
Not correct. 1 time. The second trip out, the manager has to change pitchers.
Well, that's what I'm saying, 2 times.
You can only go out once before changing the pitcher. That was the question.
I feel kind of slighted here. I feel like let's be serious.
Number of times a manager can visit the mound in one inning without changing the pitcher. You can visit the mound once without changing the pitcher. When you get to the mound the second time,
you're right.
You have to bring the pitcher in.
You're right. You're right. Dude, I struggled. Hey, I was only 3 questions in, and I was struggling. There was no way I was getting to 8. All right.
You want to hear the others? Do you want to hear the others?
I mean, sure. Rapid fire them. Let me.
How many dimples does an average golf ball have?
That's a ridiculous question. That is a ridiculous question.
Between
Who knows
300
that?
and 500, between 400 and 600, between 200 and 400, between 100 and 200.
100 and 200.
300 and 500.
That's what I meant.
How many innings was the longest Major League Baseball game ever recorded?
27.
Close.
These are ridiculous questions.
UCLA holds the record for the most. It's supposed to get harder. UCLA holds the record for the most national championships won in NCAA basketball history. How many championships do they currently have? 6,
18.
11, 25, or 15?
25.
11.
I was really close.
They have 11 national championships in the NCAA under legendary coach John Wooden. They got 10 of the titles in 12 years.
John Wooden. I wouldn't win this game no matter what.
Hey, I don't know that coach either, just like Calipari.
That's ridiculous, dude. How do you not know John Wooden and John Calipari and Rick Pitino? It's ridiculous.
I know Rick Pitino. I know who that is.
Oh, you act like, that's a big... Oh, I absolutely know him.
Hey, I'm Tim. I don't know how many times I can go to the pitcher's mound before I got to bring in another pitch. My name's Tim. I have 8 questions on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and couldn't get the 3rd one.
Okay, to be fair, though, these aren't questions about, like, general knowledge. These are trivia. I didn't know we were doing trivia. How many dimples are on a golf ball?
Do you want me to make it like preschool level for you? I mean, there's dad bucks up for grabs. All right.
I'm giving you your point.
Casey said, what's the name of the player that stands on the mound in baseball?
The shortstop, duh.
Here, there's 2 more. Hold on. What college football team has the most national championships ever?
Alabama. That's BS.
In modern day history.
Oh, wait. Notre Dame. I don't know. What?
Yale University.
Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Now I know you put this together. You put this together to get a point. Put this together to get a point. Yes, you did.
Yale holds the highest number of recognized college football national championships with 18 titles, primarily dominating the early era. In the modern era, Alabama leads with the most titles. I said ever. Okay, this was your $1 million question. In what year was the first quarterback drafted not taken until the 76th?
Wait, read the first part again.
What year was the first quarterback drafted in the NFL draft not taken until the 76th overall pick? So the first quarterback picked was in the 76th overall round. What year was that?
Yeah.
1990, 1975, 1988, or 2004?
88.
Yeah, that's right.
Mark Rippon.
No, it was Chris Chandler. Atlanta
Bum.
Falcons. Kyle Pitts, baby.
Atlanta Falcons.
All right.
Atlanta Falcons, 28-3.
All right. There's my pity point.
Got your point. Don't like what you did there.
I had to
Just
make
gonna
it
be
tough.
honest.
I had to make it tough. You want to phone a friend again? I'll wait.
Okay, here we go. Overtime game. Nice cup.
All right. That was game time. Now we're going into overtime.
All right. So my game's called This or That. It's not difficult. It's going to be 5 this or that questions. It's best out of 5. So if you get 3 or more right, then you get a point. If you don't get 3 or more right, then I get the point. So how it works, just as an example, I found a poll where they polled 1,000 people for lots of different questions. And you're basically going to say what you think people thought on those questions, like what their preference was. So as an example, this doesn't count, but as an example, they asked 1,000 people, do you put the toilet paper roll over or put the toilet paper under, right? And then there's like percentages, Yeah. Now I'll tell you, for this one, it was a landslide, as it should be. 93% to 7%. So
Over.
do you think that over. So, and that's the only correct answer. I don't know anybody putting the toilet paper under. If you do that, you get problems. You need to reevaluate.
When my kids put the toilet paper on, which is a rare occurrence, and they put it the wrong way, I make sure they know. Mm-hmm. We don't put the toilet paper under in this house. We're an over family.
Everybody should be an over family. All right, so that's how the game is played. Now, there are 5 questions I got for you. And it's kind of like these questions are kind of like old school versus new school kind of thing. Right. But all 1,000 people were familiar with both items. Okay?
Right. I'm ready.
All right. First one. This is kind of a layup. 1,000 people.
Nothing's guaranteed for me.
1,000 people. They asked, which do you prefer? The Hunger Games series or the Divergent series?
Hunger Games.
It was Hunger Games. 86%
the
preferred
Divergent
Hunger
movies
Games.
Aren't too bad, but I haven't seen them all, so that just kind of tells you right there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know there was more than one Divergent, so there's that. I seen that one. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a horrible movie, but yeah, definitely Hunger Games.
Yeah, I thought it was good, but Hunger Games is like, I know it's not. I mean, it's supposed to be a trilogy, but it's not quite a trilogy. But assuming that it is, I mean, it's up there. I mean, that's up there with Lord of the Rings, the original Star Wars. So
something we agree on, finally.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nailed that.
That's first one. Second one, going to the mall. Did people prefer Spencer's or Hot Topic?
Spencer's.
They preferred Hot Topic by an astounding 71%. 71 to 29. Hot
Did
Topic.
Did you just pull the Gothic population, or?
I don't have that demographic. I'm not sure. All right, 1-1.
Shush.
All right, gonna move on to another one that I don't think it's a layup, but I feel like you should get this. All right, going to the dairy aisle. Did people prefer Go-Gurt or Trix yogurt?
Is neither an option? Go-Gurt.
You sound unsure.
Go-Gurt.
But it was Go-Gurt, yes. Go-Gurt, 78%.
Trix is
I think Go-Gurt's just
cereal.
like, yeah, and Go-Gurt's like, it comes in that convenient tube.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, how excited I was before I even tried Trix cereal just because it looked awesome. And the commercials made it look really cool. And then I remember getting it, and it tasted like I was eating plastic.
Yeah, not a fan of Trix cereal. I don't really like fruity cereal. I like Fruity Pebbles, but that's about it.
Yeah, the only fruity cereal I'll really get into is probably Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I don't really like Fruit Loops.
You know, I don't think I've ever had Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles is solid. The texture is what sells it for me. Because, like, Fruit Loops is kind of like Cap'n Crunch. It's going to tear the roof of your mouth all up.
Not if you let it sit in the milk.
You know what I'm saying, right? Huh?
Not if you let it sit in the milk for a couple minutes.
Yeah, everybody loves soggy cereal. That's what I just love.
Yeah, let it get soggy. I'm saying just let it soften it up a little bit. You know, for people that don't have teeth, like you, old man.
I'll stick with my oatmeal. Moving on. All right, you're up 2-1.
Okay.
Here comes a
point.
3.
Okay. And how many?
All right, here comes a tough one. It's best of 5, dude.
Let me interrupt you one more time.
All right. This is the closest one. This one came out 53 to 47. So this is like old school versus new school.
Right.
Do people prefer Bill Nye the Science Guy or the Magic School Bus? It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I'm just going to say what I prefer. I'm going to go Magic School Bus.
It was the Magic School Bus. 53% Magic School Bus. And I'm totally on board with that.
Bill
Nye, he's kind of creepy. Man. I feel like Bill Nye's a little creepy. It's just me. I don't know.
They always showed me Bill Nye in school, and I think that made me not a fan of it.
Dude, you know what? You know what came before Bill Nye? And we had in I remember this, I guess, definitely from elementary school and maybe middle school. Do you remember he was called Mr. Body? And he was just a guy wearing like this.
No.
He had like a bodysuit, but the bodysuit was like you could see all the insides of people. It was like you could see the lungs and the veins and like all the parts.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, well, it was kind of creepy, but that's just
Mr.
what I
Body.
remember. I think that's
How
what
much
it's
more
called.
unimaginative could you get?
I didn't name him, dude. He just showed
No,
up anyway.
I'm not saying you did.
All right, 3-1, you win the point, but let's go to the last one. Do you think people prefer the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon?
Disney Channel.
Yep, Disney Channel in a landslide, 74%. I don't really get that one.
Disney rules everything, dude.
Yeah, but Nickelodeon's like they had some solid shows back in the day. I wonder if it was Cartoon Network if they would have done any better there.
Back in the day. Now Disney I think it's just because Disney is such a broad, wide range of things. I mean, think about it. ESPN is under Disney. What else is under Disney? There's a couple other
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Main franchise like Star Wars, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of probably what wins people over. Nothing against, those old school Nickelodeon shows. I will sit down and watch an old school Nickelodeon. Do you remember? You probably remember this show because every time I talk about this show, my age shows. But since you're older than me, you may know this show. Do you remember Hey Dude?
Yep.
Dude, I love.
Oh no! It wasn't called Hey Dude.
Well, no, not Hey Dude.
Hey Arnold.
No, hold on.
Dude, you're out here talking about footwear, dude.
No.
It's Hey Arnold.
No, it's called Hey Dude. No. Okay, hold on. Time out. I gotta do some research.
Google it. You're talking about footwear. You want to talk about me being old. You're over here. You don't even know the name of the shows, dude.
Hey Dude, from 1989 to 1991, Nickelodeon.
All right, I take it back then. I've never heard of that.
They used to show on Sunday afternoons, and it came on right after Wild and Crazy Kids.
So from that same era, you know what I do remember? Double Dare.
Guts. I was about to say Double Dare. Do you remember Guts?
No, but Double Dare was amazing, and they need to bring Double Dare back.
Guts with Mike O'Malley, and they got to climb the crag mountain or whatever the hell it was called at the end. You don't remember Guts? Oh my god, dude.
No, but hearing you describe that reminds me of an amazing show that should have never been canceled. You know what you know where I'm going. Come on. American Gladiators.
Yeah, that was,
dude. That was amazing.
Staying home sick from school, you gotta put American Gladiator on.
Dude, American Gladiators on the weekend, and they had this one guy. I don't know if you remember it. Did you watch it a lot as a kid?
Yeah, Laser and Ice and.
Oh yeah. Like the
Laser and Blazer and Blazer.
Okay, that's a movie. No. So they had one contestant that came back multiple times, and I don't know how he got his nickname. I guess he liked Raisin Bran or something. But his name was Wesley Johnson. They called him Wesley Two Scoops Johnson. Do you remember him?
Dude, that's a hell of a nickname.
Dude, Google it. Wesley Two Scoops. And this guy was amazing. Like he was like they couldn't hit this guy. He would beat most of the gladiators. It was great. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna Google that after this.
I remember specifically.
Look at highlights.
The things I remember from American Gladiator was obviously the jousting. That was probably what most people think of. The Eliminator at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember? I don't remember what the name of the game was, but the gladiator stood behind the tennis ball shooter and shot the tennis balls at the people, and they had the contestants got like certain weapons at like certain stations or something.
The rocket launcher, dude.
Yeah,
one guy had like the rocket launcher.
Yeah, dude. When they hit him from like the first station, I'm like, what a stupid gladiator. You're fired,
dude. After this, Google Wesley Two Scoops and watch his highlights. The dude was amazing. I'm telling you.
Okay, so let's back it up to Nickelodeon again, because there's a couple shows that went unmentioned that we definitely need to mention. Were you a fan of Doug?
Absolutely not.
How?
Doug is on my hate list along with Rugrats.
All right, Rugrats is fine, but Doug, you don't like. Why don't you like Doug?
Just couldn't get into it. Bad animation. Just didn't like it.
Well, that's.
I can tell you the ones that I did like.
Go for it.
But I know you're gonna run me in the ground now because I just called your boyfriend, bad. So you're gonna.
You may be surprised.
I like Cow and Chicken. I liked Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh yeah, Rocko's Modern Life where was that, dude?
And my absolute favorite was the Angry Beavers.
God, Dag and Norbert.
Yep. The Angry Beavers, dude. You remember they like constructed a pirate ship,
Yeah.
and they wanted to put a name on the pirate ship, and he comes walking over and he's like, "What is this?" And it's just the SS, and he's like, "Why? Why is it the SS?" And he's like, "I only had an S stencil." The best.
Did you like Hey Arnold, right?
Yeah, that one was okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, I like those shows too. Go back and watch some of the Nickelodeon shows, even Rugrats, and like all the adult like jokes that are like hidden into the shows. Dude, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Now, granted, whether that's for like parents' entertainment because they're probably sitting there watching it because their kid wants to watch it, or it's from the creepy things Nickelodeon did. Who knows? But you can go back and watch those and be like for Rugrats, for instance. What was the doctor? I think the doctor's name was Lipschitz.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
Like that, dude. Like, come on, man. And Rocco's Modern Life was like a gold mine for stuff like that. Oh,
yeah.
Oh man, I used to watch that stuff all the time. What was the other one that came on Sundays? Oh, All Real Monsters. Do you remember
that? What is it? What was it called?
All Real Monsters.
Nah, I don't remember that one.
With the monster that had his hands, but he held his eyeballs with his hands. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah. Okay, so that sounds familiar, but I didn't know that was the name.
Yeah, and one of them was one of them looked like an umbrella stick or something. I forgot. But yeah, dude, there's tons. Dude? We could stay here for hours and talk about old Nickelodeon shows. But anyways, all right, so that's 2 points for me in game time and overtime. So now it's 5. Oh, and Andy's pulling up.
Stand by.
Andy's pulling up on the win train here.
All right, yeah, stop the bleeding.
Yeah. We're in the ambulance, headed to the hospital, and the bleeding stopped. But we gotta cure everything once we get to the hospital.
Massive gauze. All right, he's back.
Dude, I thought about doing the MLB wheel coming up soon, but then I realized how few Major League Baseball players I could probably name.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that because I was over here feeling that way. Like, I'm going to have to Google these people. Look, I love the Orioles. I follow the Orioles. Apparently not close enough. I didn't know that they were 2-1. But look, I follow my team, and that's it. Now, when football season comes around, which is not soon enough, when football season comes around, we know everybody on everybody,
I could name at least 10 players probably on every single team.
At least. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Football's our go-to. That's where we dominate. In the meantime, I just know I like the Orioles. I like the Capitals. I like the Terps. Unfortunately, they were 12-21 this year.
I could name a few baseball players. Don't get me wrong. I do know some, but
me too. But I couldn't tell you where they're at. I mean, I don't know enough to do a wheel, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would have to land on the teams that I know.
Actually, for next time, I'm challenging you to a good old-fashioned Rochambeau battle.
Who uses the word Rochambeau?
Because it sounds fancy. It's rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
it's rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, that's what it means. It's a gentleman's battle. That's the 7.
Okay, so we're just gonna play rock, paper, scissors next time?
No, we're playing Rochambeau next time.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
All right. It's my turn for dad joke of the day.
I have a great one.
Do yours and then I'll do mine.
I got a heavy hitter. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So Norwegian and Swedish battleships have barcodes on the side. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
You didn't know that? They have barcodes on the side so that when they come back into port, they can Scandinavian.
That one's good. All right. You ready? So,
hit me.
Found out recently I only seem to get sick on weekdays. I must have a weekend immune system.
Very nice.
All right. That's going to wrap it up today. All right. Check us out on TikTok.
All right, see you later.
Offsides, and check us out on YouTube. That's Offsides.